This resulted in a firefight. When all the factors were examined, we realized that the infiltration group was of a strength of 6 personnel. And when the encounter took place, 2 of these infiltrators had come across the fence while 4 were on the other side of the fence. After the firefight, these 4 terrorists who were on the Pakistani side of the fence, they took advantage of dense foliage and darkness and retreated towards the Pakistani side. These 2 terrorists who were in the process of crossing the fence, they sneaked onto the Indian side of the fence. Once we realized all this, the additional forces were mobilized to cordon these 2 terrorists who had infiltrated into the own side. Because this area also has a lot of civilian population, we had to exercise due discretion to avoid any collateral damage. Now, all this happened on night of 18th. Thereafter, once the cordon was established by additional troops, these terrorists tried to sneak out on a number of occasions, and there were exchanges, fire exchanges in the intervening period. And finally, our troops homed on to these 2 terrorists who were holed up in a nala on the evening of 25th September. Thereafter, an encounter ensued. Out of these 2 terrorists, 1 terrorist was neutralized on the morning of 26th. Once this terrorist was neutralized, his accomplice, he pleaded to us for us to spare his life. There was a lot of shouting. He asked us to spare his life. As is the ethos and value system of Indian Army, we do not use force, lethal force against any unarmed person. So due precautions were taken and he was taken into own custody. Once we took this individual into custody, he has made some revelations which I will now give you. He has identified himself as Ali Babar Patra. Ali Babar Patra, aged 19 years, son of late Muhammad Latif, resident of Dipalpur, district Okara, Punjab of Pakistan. He has admitted that he is a member of Lashkar-e-Taiba. He was trained by that outfit, and giving details of his training, he has revealed that he underwent a 3 weeks course in 2019 at Khyber camp, Gadi Habibullah, Muzaffarabad. That's the location of his training camp that he has revealed. Subsequently, after training, he was sent home, and thereafter he was recalled for some important task this year. Individual has given the details of his residence. He has also given the contact number of his mother. That's the number. I'll just give it to you: 0301 366 8927. I'll repeat the number: 0301 366 8927. While he claims, the surrender terrorist, he claims that he was informed by his handlers, by the group, that he is to drop a supply in the area of Patan. That's the information he was given. He was told that he is going to drop a supply at Patan. But when we go over the recoveries and modus operandi, it is quite possible that these infiltrating groups had come here for some kind of a strike which went beyond just a supply drop. Now, if I invite your attention to the fact that this infiltration attempt was made in the area of Salamabad Nala, this is the same area through which we have had a history of infiltration in 2016. That is when a suicide attack at Uri garrison took place. It is also revealed that this infiltration group was supported from the Pakistani side by 3 porters who had come till the line of control along with supplies. The Pakistani post opposite this area is the Jabari post. Now, movement of such large group of people cannot take place without active complicity of the Pakistan army deployed on the other side. What we have also seen that there has been a lot of movement in the launch pad across line of control. You would recall that their infiltration attempt has also been made on 18th when 3 terrorists were neutralized in the neighboring area. Now it shows the desperation of Pakistan when he sees that the peace and stability in Kashmir is something that is not to Pakistan's liking. So there is desperation to send in terrorists to create disturbance and some kind of a sensational strike. In last 7 days, 7 terrorists have been neutralized and 1 terrorist has been apprehended, and 5 of these neutralizations have taken place along the line of control. The major recoveries that have taken place is 7 AK series rifle. I am talking about the recoveries only in this operation and the one that took place in the surrounding area on 18th of September. So total recovery of these 2 operations, major recoveries are 7 AK series weapons, 9 pistols and revolvers, and total more than 80 grenades of various kinds, and along with some Indian and Pakistani currency. Now I'll invite the company commander who had taken part in this operation to inform you the exact conduct of this operation.
The operation commenced on the night of 18 and 19 September 2021 in Salamabad Nala, Uri. The first contact was made by the patrolling party who saw a group of terrorists crossing the line of control. After an intense firefight between the patrolling party and the terrorists got scared and split into 2 groups. One group ran back to POK and the other group of 2 militants took the advantage of dense forest and darkness and slipped on the Indian side. Initial recoveries were made and we traced the terrorists with the help of the initial recoveries.